This is Frexter from the LCS 2013 Summer Split. I'm here with Cyanide from fnatic, talking about his career, his early beginnings and his childhood. Cyanide, when did you have your first contact with video games, you remember?
One of the first contacts I remember, I was playing Morrowind when I was kind of a kid still. I couldn't understand any English yet, so I was just going around and trying to do stuff without understanding really anything. So it was quite cool. One of the reasons why I learned to speak English as well.
Nice. And do you know how many game stations did you have or have now?
Probably my favorite game station was PlayStation 1, and I had PlayStation 2 as well, but now I have Xbox 360. I don't really use it so much. I prefer PC nowadays.
And talking about PC, do you remember your first time playing games on the PC?
Yeah, it was Morrowind. I think, like, of course, I had some smaller games, like some stupid learning games or whatever, but Morrowind is the one I really remember well because I was playing it quite a lot.
And did you have some special learning PC like every little child had?
No, I can't really remember because I was playing those. My parents were making me play those learning games, so I kind of learned at a really young age, even though I was not playing so much then.
And did you play Minesweeper and something?
Yeah, probably at some point. Wasn't really too excited about that.
And when was your first contact with the online game, especially with the competitive online game?
I can't really remember. Probably World of Warcraft was one of the biggest ones. I was never really competitive, but I was raiding a lot, so like arguably a bit competitive. And all the games I ever played, like I used to play Company of Heroes a lot and Dawn of War, and they didn't really have a competitive scene, but always they had ladders and stuff, so I tried to be the best always, even though it was not that hard because there was no money involved, so nobody really came to that.
Mostly and how did you take notice of the game League of Legends?
I was in a LAN party with my friend and he introduced it to me, which I'm very grateful for because it's more now my job. So yeah, it was quite cool. Like, it was just after the beta, he showed the game to me and I was playing a lot.
So, and what do you today like about playing LoL? What do you think this game makes so special?
Mostly now I play because it's my job, and sometimes I get a bit bored of it, but I try to find always the fun in it. Like, but most of the time I really have a lot of fun playing still, and I just try to improve myself and be the best. And that's rather like the motivation is not having fun anymore. It's rather about like trying to be the best, and it's very rewarding if you outplay an enemy of like a high tier.
And is this a striking fact for your everyday life that you think sometimes, well, I haven't even fun by playing LoL, but it's my job?
Sometimes I have to force myself a bit. But like I said, most of the time it comes naturally. Like I don't even think about it, and it's like I have nothing to do. I might as well play League of Legends. So.
Okay. And when did you first realize that you are probably better than the most other players you played against?
When I was before I joined the team, I was playing solo queue quite a lot. Nobody really cared so much back then, but I was #1. I think I was playing Xin Chao a lot, and that's when I realized I'm probably quite okay at the game, even if I'm not in a competitive team. And then I got recruited later.
And who was recruiting you?
Recruiting me? Yeah, it was Wedream to a new team named Top Elo, and at first we had Wedream, me, Xpeke, Melisson, and Priest. That was our original lineup when I first joined the team. And
your professional career started in the age of 15, am I right?
Yeah, but it was really not professional. Like we were playing cups and stuff, but nothing offline yet. But I think I went to my first offline tournament when I was 16.
Okay, and so how did you manage to go to school next to playing, of course, the professional style?
I think the education system in Finland is quite cool, or maybe it was just my school. Like, if I had a good reason to take vacation or whatever, so I could go on a holiday if I had I have an important tournament to play and it's kind of my job, so they were letting me go, and I had to do some work individually, of course, but nothing too major.
And what did your parents say about it when you said, well, gaming is my job?
Yeah, my mom was really supportive of me, so it was never a problem with my parents.
And today?
Yeah, still she's supporting me, of course, now. If she was when I was not making any money.
And is she watching the matches?
Sometimes? Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. And what's, especially for you, the fascinating fact of esport?
I like meeting new people and seeing the world. Now it's a bit boring with the LCS because you don't get to travel so much, but I love it when LCS travels and stuff. And yeah, just trying to outplay the enemy, of course, even if I'm not always capable of it.
And what did your friends especially said? Well, I'm a professional video game player. Were they like your family, or was it, well, he thinks he's something better?
No, I don't think my friends thought that at all. Like, they thought it was cool that yeah, we have someone semi-famous in our city or whatever. So.
And you just talking about Xpege before. You guys have, well, more or less the same career behind you. How did you guys meet?
Oh, we first met in a complete. It was actually kind of funny. We first met in a complete random team, like that was not even winning anything, and we were not that good back then. It was me and Peke, but we didn't really know each other then. And then later we got recruited into the same team again, and yeah, that's how we met.
And describe your relationship.
Yeah, we are friends, of course. We've been together for like 3 years now or something. So, and we talk every day, of course, because we need to play and we live at the same house now, so yeah.
Okay, and talking about your career, what was the most disappointing moment in your career?
I think it was when we did not qualify for Season 2 finals. It was really close. Top 3 teams made it from Europe and we got top 4. And it was extremely disappointing, mostly because we lost to Gambit, Moscow 5 at the time, who was the best team. And then CLGU lost to SK somehow, I still don't know how, and then we had to face them as well. So I think like at skill level we were probably the 3rd best team, but we just got a bit unlucky and we got 4th, and it was very disappointing for us.
Especially the tournaments before, you always had the top 3.
Yeah.
And on the other side, what was the most exciting moment in your career?
Probably still when we won Season 1, everything was still so new. Even the tournament was not so big as the tournaments are now, but it was just the best, you know, going on the stage when you won, and it was amazing.
Nice. And tell us about your feelings winning Season 1.
Yeah, I felt great, like this the most amazing like feeling of my life ever.
Okay. And talking about your position in the team, when did you realize I want to go as a jungler?
Mostly I was playing top lane at first, but then we got Shisha into the team and he was a better laner than I was in mechanics, so then I was like, okay, I'll just go jungle, and that's how I'm playing jungle for years now.
And what do you think it's the special fact about playing jungle? What makes it for you that you maybe can't imagine to play something other?
Mostly, I'm not skilled enough at the moment to play any other role because I've been playing jungle for such a long time. Probably if I practiced, I could be quite decent, but I would never reach like really top level, I think.
Okay, right, you're skilled enough to play jungle, of course. And well, you're known in the community for bringing Gangplank in the jungle in the first time. Is it still something you can imagine to play, or is it not possible today?
Actually, I think like I didn't play that much Gangplank. I think it was rather the odd one playing it first. But I remember something that I brought was at Season 1 I was playing a lot of Jarvan jungle when no one else was playing it. So.
And so, what's your favorite champ today?
My favorite champion, it's hard to say. Like I like a lot of the champions. Maybe I would have to say Jarvan, even though I'm a bit bored of playing him sometimes because my team is always telling me to pick Jarvan. And yeah.
Okay. And as one of the founder of the team, what are your goals for the future?
No, I just want to try to be the best and win as much money as we can and do as good as we can. Like win Season 3, even though it's gonna be almost impossible. We will try our best.
Okay. Well, it isn't impossible, I would say. But
almost impossible.
That's another question. And so, is money for you a big factor to keep on playing?
Yeah, it's money, and it's also like I enjoy it a lot. Like, of course, if I was not getting any money, I wouldn't do it because I didn't have money, of course, so to live, like to get food or whatever. But yeah, it's a factor for sure, and also the factor is that I really enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't think of any other career that I think would be as enjoyable almost.
So did you always finish some kind of exam before starting into the professional scene? Some kind of exam school.
Oh, did I finish like before I went? Oh yeah, I finished high school. Just like that's how you call it in English. I think senior high school.
And do you want to do some? What do you want to do when you think about quitting the esport? What are your goals after the season, after the career?
I would like to work in esports still, but I know it's not always possible. So then I would probably go to a university and study whatever.
Yeah. What are you interested in?
In high school my mains were kind of mathematics, physics, and chemistry, but I would have to really rethink about it because I don't think I would be satisfied with studying one of those subjects after I got to play all day and stuff, you know. It would be too boring for me maybe.
And what goals do you want to reach in your further life, so in the real life?
What goals? Yeah, just win as much and become really, really good and famous and yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
And then after the esport?
Yeah, after esports, like I said, I would have to rethink what I want to do.
And please describe you as a private person. Who is Cyanide in real life?
It's just a tough question. Like, yeah, I am pretty much quite nerdy. Like, I like to spend most of my time on my PC, but yeah, I don't actually have any real hobbies anymore. Like, pretty much how I spend my day is playing League of Legends, maybe going out sometimes with my friends, and yeah, going to the gym once in a while when I have the energy.
And any additional hobbies to the gaming?
No, not really any real hobbies, like I said.
And what are you interested in next to the esport? Are you watching movies, reading?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I watch movies, I watch anime, I watch series, I read sometimes. So,
what kind of anime? What's the name of the series you watch?
No, I watch quite a bit. Like, I used to didn't watch so much, but now when I'm at the house, I don't have to go to school ever anymore, so I'm watching a bit more. It's kind of a waste of time, really, but like I watch like some of the smaller like thrillers, like Death Note or something. I like it a lot. Yeah. And now I watch One Piece and Naruto, so just the usual. I don't know. It's such a waste of time, though. Like.
Yeah. Okay, Cyanide. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for the interview and good luck in the future.
Yeah, thanks.